Rich people don't create projects, they create doorways to make people's lives better. And countries that are the most productive and are the most wealthy understand that investing in people and making the system to make people productive is the way to go. And this is why countries like China, before the 1970s, China was a very poor country. But what did they do? They created a system that invested in people. They sent their people abroad to learn. They invested in their education. They invested in systems and industries that can make people productive. And many years later, China is what China is. China is something to everyone, right? And even America, that is the world power today. How is America what it is? It is all about people. And most people don't know that America's greatest strength is their power to attract immigrants and the whole immigration thing. This jackpot thing we talk about in Nigeria, right? Because in America, different people come in and they get to fish out the best people in the world to come and make America better. And that is how they grow. They've invested in people. They make the institutions and the system very productive and very plain for people to thrive well, right? That is why those countries are the way it is. But in most, some countries around the world, in Africa, in Nigeria, um, the leadership structure or the structure in society make it seem as if the people are useless, right? And the people are nothing. Meanwhile, the real structure of society is founded on people, right? It is the people first, and then the system that runs the people, the institution, before the leaders. So the leaders are actually the least. The leaders are actually the least important, if you put it in that way, because the leader serve the people and they create the systems that serve the people. But in Nigeria is a different ball game, and that is why we need Nigerians to sit up and remember and get back to the fact that they are actually more important. Talk about a church. A church is just a building without people in it. A school, an institution, is just a building without people in it, right? Nigeria is just a name without people in it. So, me and you, Nigerians, or the people in a country, is what makes that country a country and not just a name, right? So, we're important, and we must make sure we make our importance known, and we must make sure we go with that mindset that we're important. And that's why when people in Nigeria say, "Oh, I don't want to vote, my vote doesn't count," it doesn't make any sense, because you are the reason why these leaders exist. So why are you saying you won't select the choice of a leader? That a popular saying goes thus, and one big guy, he said that when good people fail to come out for leadership, they leave everywhere open for the bad people to decide the leader. So when you leave the bad people to decide the leadership, what do you expect? What type of leaders do you expect them to select? Right? So it's important that Nigerians focus on their power as the people and they come out. And it's not even just in elections, right, or voting. Even post elections, it is still the people still have powers. Most Nigerians don't even know that their House of Rep member, their Senate member representing their constituency, they don't know that they have the right to go and see their representative and discuss with him that, oh, XYZ, why is this not happening? Why is that not happening? They have that right. It's in the constitution, but they don't know, right? So, and even apart from that, people can recall their constituency representatives, both at federal level and state level. There are provisions available for that. You could do your research, but you could see that you need a, to write a petition, and more than half of the people of the registered voters that voted for in the constituency need to write the petition, need to sign the petition to recall the leader or the representative, maybe due to lack of proper representation, because they actually represent the people, right? So we can do that, and there are ways we can do that. And instead of just protesting, protesting is good, right? But instead of just protesting, the people should be more systematic with their uproars. Yeah, we can protest, but yes, we can also make moves to recall this representative, because at the end of the day, the system is made in such a way that um, the society is broken down. It's not just the president, right? There are a lot of people that this thing, the heat should blow through before it reaches the president. But we just lose sight of those people, and we just focus on presidents, right? Or maybe the governors. So it's important that we go through our people and through our representatives, and even getting to impeach a president or a governor that is not performing well. The representatives are the ones that can even do that. So you can write a petition to your representative that, hey, this governor, this president is not performing, take him out, right? And if this constituency is doing it, this constituency is doing it, you will see that it can create buzz. And plus, the buzz that social media creates also these days, we can use that also. So imagine if it's trending that out of the 6 states in Nigeria, maybe 30 states or 20 something states are writing petitions and are signing the petition, and the voters are signing the petition to recall their leader or to get their leaders to sign to impeach a president. That will create an uproar, right? And these so-called leaders, they will be afraid, and there's nothing they fear more than that their position or that their leadership position. So anything that wants to attack or wants to affect their position, it gets them to sit up and they want to try to do things, right? So we need to get to use our office as people, and society will be better. So a better society is dependent on our choices and our actions. I hope you do better today. Cheers.